Hello, welcome Forza fans. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. Today we're going to do a how-to video. So if you already know how to use online adventure, the video is probably not for you. You probably shouldn't waste your time watching. The situation here is a lot of people, even though this game is well over 2 years old, a lot of people still do not know how to participate in online adventure. And that's especially true if they've never been in online adventure, like they don't know how to qualify or whatever. So where that presents a problem, of course, let's get past this track before we stop. There we go. Where that presents a problem, of course, is when you go into your festival playlist for your seasonal festival, your series, because we're in Series 28 right now. Series 28, of course, it consists of 4 seasons. I don't worry about the festival playlist much on this profile. I did one season here a couple seasons back. I did a winter season. Didn't really get any views on it. So if you guys want to see me participate in the seasonal events, I'm going to need somebody to comment and tell me that. But yeah, so for those of you on my main profile, I do participate in the seasons. And part of your series completion consists of qualify for online adventure, wherein you can't get your percentages if you don't do everything on here. You can't get your 100% if you don't do online adventure. So today I'm going to try to teach you from scratch, how to do online adventure. Now there's a lot of other YouTube videos about it, but I myself, at the time, which has been a long time now, at the time that I tried to figure out online adventure, there really wasn't any useful videos. Videos that I found would just say, go to online adventure and enter. And it's like, okay, so let's go to online adventure, and I can't enter. You have to be level 3 in team racing games or free-for-all racing adventure to unlock ranked adventure. And this is where a lot of people get confused. They're like, how do you get to level 3 if I'm not allowed to participate? So in today's video, I'm going to teach you how to do it, okay? If you find this video more useful, and in the forums that I'm in, I see a lot of other people saying the same thing that I said a couple years ago. I can't find any videos that really show me what to do. They just all give me a summary that doesn't make sense, or they say to do something that I can't do because the game won't let me. For example, clicking on this. A lot of them will say just go click on this, and you can't. The game won't let you yet. So if you find my video helpful, please comment and let me know so that I know I did a good job. And feel free to subscribe to the channel. I put out a lot of other stuff, primarily for Horizon 4 and SnowRunner. I was actually about to make a SnowRunner video, and I was scrolling through Facebook, and I seen someone else saying the same thing. I can't figure out online adventure. Somebody please help. And I'm like, I want to explain it to them, but it's a lot to explain. I feel like it'd be better if I just have a video where I can just link a video to it and say, here, watch this guy, and this ought to help you. So that's what this video is for. If you guys find my video, like I say, if you guys find my video more helpful than what you've had, feel free to like the video. Feel free to comment and tell me that the video helped you. If the video did not help you, feel free to comment and tell me where I left you confused. If I left confusion somewhere, please tell me so that I can correct that in the future, with future videos. I don't want to leave people confused. I'm here to help you, not confuse you. So, and last thing I'm going to say before I actually start the process is I do not want to go to Forzathon Live. Feel free. You see my gamer tag. It's up there in the top left-hand corner of the screen. D space Smack82. Smack has no C. SMAK82. Feel free. I will accept any and all friend requests on this profile. This profile is here for you guys. This profile exists for you. So feel free. Add this profile as your friend. I don't check it as often as I should. But when I do check to see if people started following me, I will follow you back, thus making us quote-unquote Xbox friends. The only way I won't follow you back is if you're a spam profile that's advertising porn. I'm not going to follow you, I'm going to report you. Other than that, if you're a real profile, I'm going to follow you back. From then on, at that point, if you ever see me online, shoot me a join request. If I'm not recording something, I'll join you. If you don't want to do that, shoot me a message at any point. And when I check my messages and I see a message that says, hey, I'm having trouble with such and such thing, I will either be happy to shoot you a message back and say, hey, let's log on together, let's get a session going together, and I'll help you with that event you're having trouble with. Or if it's something like this where you just need instruction, I'll point you in the right direction. That's the last thing I'm going to say before we get started on the actual instruction. So here's how you online adventure, guys. And I know I just used the words online adventure as a verb when it's not. It's online adventure is the name of a race, which is a noun. Don't come for me because I'm being funny or, whatever. Sarcastic, if you will. Okay, so here's how you online adventure, guys. From your start menu, okay, let's start from scratch. We're on the road, we're driving around, we're not in a garage. This is easier to do if you do it from the free roam menu, not in a garage. Leave your garage. You hit your pause menu. Okay, you've brought up your pause menu. You see a whole list of tabs across the top of your screen. Right now we're in the tab that says home. You got all your home stuff here. You got your map, your festival playlist, settings. You're going to tab over to right here where it says online adventure. Okay? Now, what your ultimate goal is to come down here to ranked adventure and get ranked. That's how you get your percentages, to get ranked. Okay? You don't have to be in a good rank. Any rank will do. Any rank will do. Last rank, I think the lowest rank is rank 20. If you make it into rank 20, that will suffice to get your percentage of completion for the series. And it's not as hard as you think it is, guys. You don't even have to win. You don't have to be good. You can finish dead last in every race and you're still going to get ranked. So don't think, oh my God, this is going to be hard. I'm going to have to win races. I've got to fight to get ranked. No, you don't, guys. Finishing dead ass last in every race will still get you ranked. But right now, we have to start, we're not ranked. And we got to be level 3. And what it's asking for is this, right here on your Horizon Life. Anything Goes Team Adventure, Games Team Adventure, Drift Adventure, or Racing Online Adventure. I believe it's those. Is that it? Yeah, Racing, yeah, okay. These 4 right here, any of them. You don't have to get all of these. As soon as any of these says level 3, then you are automatically ready to play here. But that's what you got to get, is you got to get one of those to level 3. How do you get it to level 3? Okay. When you tab to this tab, you're automatically highlighted Quick Play Adventure. Right here, the top one with a little dune buggy, and then now they're at night. And now they're in the snow. That little box, okay? That is what you want. You don't want to find a team. You don't want Drift Adventure. You don't want any of, maybe Drift Adventure if that's what you're trying to do. I've never done Drift Adventure. I'm not much of a drifter. But Quick Play Adventure is the easiest way to go to get one of your things to level 3. So you're going to go jump in Quick Play Adventure. Once you jump into Quick Play Adventure, you have Team Racing, Team Games, Free-for-all Racing, or Custom Adventure. Free-for-all Racing is where I'm going to send you. Okay, I'm going to send you to Free-for-all, and let me explain why. If you have a fairly old profile, let's say you've been playing for a long time, and you actually have a lot of cars that are very well tuned for every class. You know, you've got a well-tuned off-road car in every class. You know, Class A, Class S1, S2, X, B, C, D. You have very well-tuned off-road cars for every class, very well-tuned road-going cars for every class, very well dirt cars for every class, etc., etc. And you're a very good driver, and you just have to use your own judgment of how good you think you are. If those things that I just describe you, team racing is good. Go for team racing. You're going to get a team. There's way more people trying to team race than there are trying to free-for-all. You're going to get put on a team way faster than you're going to get into a free-for-all. But let's say your profile is like mine right here, where you really don't have very many cars that are very tuned. Or let's say you're not a very good driver. You yourself say, I'm not a very good driver. If you're not a good driver or your cars are not well tuned and you get on team racing, what's going to happen, guys? You're going to hurt your entire team. Because it's 6 players versus 6 players as a team event, just like the trial or just like any co-op race that you could host. It's 6 on 6, but you're racing 6 players against 6 other real players, not 6 AI cars. That's the difference between the trial and online adventure. So if your cars aren't very well tuned or you're not a great driver, in my case, I'm a good enough driver to run team racing, to play on team racing. I'm not, by no means am I the best, okay? I will never accuse myself of being the best. We all know that somebody's better than everybody. Am I above average? Yeah, I'm better than average, but I am by no means a top 10% driver. There's no freaking way. But also on this profile, my cars pretty much suck. This ain't my main profile. It's got 500 plus cars, and at least 100 of them are very well tuned for various events. So I'm going to go exactly where I'm sending you and say free-for-all racing. Now, it's going to bring up a thing where it says, you can see at the top of your screen there, finding a free-for-all adventure session. You just have to wait that out. There's nothing else you can do. We got lucky. This one went really fast. It usually don't go this fast. Welcome to free-for-all adventure. Like I said, we got lucky. This never goes this fast. It was like destined. Now is the first time you're going to know anything about the race. You will not know until now. It's going to show you. It's 5 events. It's cross-country events. And I've got 34 seconds to select a car. And it's Class S1. So I'm going to click OK. And I just have to rapidly select a car, which ironically, I actually have a decent car for this. I actually have a decent S1 car, this Audi rally car that we tuned during the winter season. I would not have this car. I wouldn't have this car if it wasn't for doing the winter seasonal a couple weeks back. Or I think 3 weeks ago. Now, it's just going to throw you straight into a race. Well, I guess I've got to wait because there's another event in progress that's 25%. So I've got to wait for the event to finish. This happens sometimes. If there's already an ongoing event, it'll make you select a car as if you're going to get to participate in that event. And then sometimes you'll feel like you're in free roam, but it'll say on the top of the screen, event in progress, 47%, 48%, 50%, or if it's a circuit race, it'll say like lap 1 of 3, 2 of 3, 3 of 3. Like it'll tell you where the other people that are in the racing event, where they're at. What'll happen is after their event is over, then it will put us into where we get to participate in the next one. And a lot of times the next event will not be even the same class. The next event may not be off-road. These guys may be running the last off-road race, or we may be getting in the middle of the championship. But at any rate, their event is almost over. So as soon as their event's over, you will see what happens next, basically. So as you saw, oh boy, I hate free roam rush. Yeah, I hate free roam. See, another thing I didn't tell you is a lot of times on free-for-all adventure, there will not be 12 cars like they're supposed to be. A lot of times there will be anywhere between 3 and 6 or 7 cars. But as you guys saw, obviously I edited out some of the waiting. But as you guys saw, when the previous event is over, you don't have to do anything. The game will just automatically throw you into the next event. Now on free roam, you don't have to follow the GPS. The GPS will be on to tell you how to get places, but you don't have to follow the GPS on free roam rush. But a lot of times the GPS is a good idea because you'll think you're taking a shortcut and you'll end up in trouble. And somehow we managed second. And as you see, it just jumps straight from one race straight to the next, just like any other tournament would, just from race to race to race. And this is the 5th of 5 events because we got in, pretty much we got in on the 4th race of this tournament. We're only going to get to run 2 races of it. But don't worry, we're still going to get points. We're still going to get skill score towards our free roam, free-for-all, whatever. Now, you're not here to watch the race, so I am going to edit out the rest of this race until the finish line, basically, because I'm not trying to make this video 2 hours long for a how-to. This video is not here for gameplay, it's a how-to. So I will see you guys at the finish line. Welcome back, guys. As you can see, the finish line is right down the street. So as you can see in the point screen, we didn't get very many points. What is this, class S1 again? After an event, it just jumps you straight to the next event, by the way. After a tournament, it jumps you straight to the next tournament and gives you the summary. Okay, it's summertime, cross country, class S1, 5 events, 3 races, 2 free roams. So we're going to go in and we're going to accept our car. We're just going to take the same car again, guys. Sorry, I can't talk during the music because a lot of times for copyright reasons, I have to mute the entire video during the music. So as I was saying, as you saw at the end of the tournament, where it gives you your money and your influence points and everything, the top bar was one of the bars that we needed to fill. It was Free Roam Adventure Bar. Now, we didn't get very many points because we only got to participate in 2 out of the 5 events. So this time we get to participate in all 5 events, so we're going to end up with a lot more points. So what you're trying to do is, and as you saw, after one tournament, it just jumps you straight into the next one until you decide to quit. It'll jump you from one tournament to the next, to the next, to the next. So what you saw there was it jumped me from a winter tournament straight into a summer tournament. We went and selected a car, and now we're running a race. Now, again, you're not here for the racing, you're here for the how-to. So I'm going to edit out the remainder of all of the next 4 races. This race here, I'm going to edit out the remainder of this race, and I'm going to edit out the next 3 or 4 races in their entirety. So when we come back from the cut, what you're going to see is the finish line of the 5th race. So I will see you guys I'll see you guys in 5 races. Alright guys, we are a little over halfway done with the final event of the second online adventure event that we participated in. The 5th race of the second online adventure, or however you want to word it. So we've had a couple of decent finishes. I had 1 4th and 1 2nd, and currently looks like I'm running 3rd, but there's a lot of hard competition, so wouldn't be surprised if somebody passes me by the end of this. So after this event, you're going to see it's going to go through the little process again where it's going to give me money and PI points, or not PI points, influence points. And the influence points will, of course, apply to the online adventure category. It should put us in level 2. We'll have to participate in at least 1 more race before we can hit level 3. No. So as you can see, it didn't even put us in tier 2. We're still in tier 1. Now it's going to be B700 dirt racing event. So we're going to select a car. Ironically, we actually have a car that's tuned for dirt racing and is B700. So I'm going to skip, well, music. So it's probably going to take this set of 5 races and a following it. That's a good looking Legacy, by the way. It's probably going to take this set of 5 races plus a following event before we qualify for level 3. So I'm going to, once again, I'm going to skip the races for the sake of keeping this video as short as humanly possible, or as short as I can. So again, I'm going to skip the races, and I will see you guys in probably about 10 races. Alright guys, so we are in, okay, we finished out the 5 race dirt event that was in that yellow Subaru that you just saw. And that gave me 23,000 influence points. And then we immediately jumped to a street racing event, which is a 3 race event. And it was also class S1. I don't have any good S1 cars for road racing. Like, there's a Porsche that was like S1 918 or some crap, like really low rated. So I just brought the rally car back because I was only a few points away from being level 3. I finished very well in the first 2 races, but in this race, there's this minty, whatever the hell his name is, 1198 guy, that his entire life's goal apparently is to intentionally shove other players off the track. You run into a lot of that toxic bullshit on online adventure. So just beware that in online adventure, you're going to run into a lot of people shoving you off the track on purpose to miss checkpoints and such. But here we go. This is the end of this race event, so you'll see what happens next.
Work! You're officially cleared for ranked racing. Show no mercy.
Alright, so that was it. We got to level 3. Now, it's going to try to throw you immediately into another set of races, and as long as you let it, it will. But once you've hit that level 3, you can quit. So yes, we want to quit the event. We no longer need to be in unranked whatever free-for-all. So now that we've quit, we're going to go back into our pause menu, go to our festival playlist. Now, I believe in your festival playlist you can click on it from here and it will automatically take you to it. Or you can go back to online adventure. Remember the online adventure tab there. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th tab to the right. Now you go straight down and look, ranked adventure is now active. It's not gray anymore. So what you're gonna do, I'm not gonna do it, because I'm not trying to make this video any longer than it's already been. But you're going to click on it. Now, you see these two with an X on it that say unranked. Well, if you look, ranked team adventure, qualifying adventures 0 out of 1, or ranked free-for-all racing, qualifying adventures 0 out of 1. Now, once you've gotten anything to level 3, you can choose to race either one of these events. Now, when you choose it, let's say you choose the ranked free-for-all, it's going to go through the exact same steps that we've already done a few times. It's going to take you, it's automatically going to throw you into an event. It's going to say it's whatever kind of event, whatever class of car. It's going to throw you in the screen to select your car. You're going to run a few races. All it's going to take, it's either going to be a 3 or a 5 race tournament, by the way. There'll never be any other numbers. It's either 3 or 5 race tournaments. Once you've ran a tournament, then you will be ranked. It doesn't matter. You can finish dead ass last in your tournament. But once you've ran your tournament, you can go back to the festival playlist, and this right here where it says online adventure will be gold, and it will be complete. Like I say, I'm not going to run another tournament on the video. You don't need me to run one to show you that it's true. But yeah, once you do the steps that I just told you and you run that last tournament, you will be ranked, you will be qualified, and this online adventure, it's worth 15% of your season, and the same online adventure qualifies for an entire series. You only have to do online adventure, and you only have to do monthly rivals one time per series. So the entire series, once you've done it, it will stay gold for the entire series, and this will give you 15% for each season. So each season will automatically get 15% completion, even though we're not in winter or spring yet. If I did this, winter and spring would show 15% complete because online adventures is complete. So I'm going to end the video here. I hope that this descriptive was good enough to help you with what you needed help with. I hope this explains how to perform online adventure from start to qualified. Once you've qualified, you can run it as much as you want, but beware, like let's say you qualify for free-for-all racing, or free-for-all. You run that one race, and let's say you do really horrible and you're ranked 20, or you're in the league 20. Well, if you go run it again and you just dominate and you finish first, it's going to move you up leagues. But then let's say you're in a decent league and you go into a event and you don't do so well and you finish 8th or 9th in the standings. It's going to move you down leagues. So once you've qualified and you're running actually ranked adventures, your finishes then matter. Finishing dead last actually hurts you then. Same thing for team event racing. If your team wins, it will move you up levels in team rank. If your team loses, it will move you down levels in team rank. And you do not have to play with the same team every time. Your rank is based on you, but whether or not you move up or down is based on the team that you had in that particular event. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. If this video helped you, again, like I said in the beginning, please, if this video helped you, please comment and tell me so. If it helped you, I also just ask that you subscribe to the channel. I need subscribers like crazy. I don't have very many right now. So please subscribe if the videos are helping you, and watch some of my other stuff. And as a subscriber, ask me, send me questions. Say, hey, I'm also not understanding how to do whatever, the trial, or how to do whatever you're having trouble figuring out. Send me a message, and I will try to either, if it's a super simple answer, I'll just write you an answer, or if it's a question that I seem to see a lot, I'll make a video about it. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope it helped. I really hope it helped. And I will see you guys in the next one. And you guys have a great rest of your day, and have fun qualifying and performing in online adventure.